Costco's earnings, a bit of a disappointment this week, but that doesn't mean you should avoid the stock. Joining me now is Scott Berman, research analyst at The Street, who works on the Action Alerts Plus portfolio. Good to see you, Scott.
Thank you. Good to see you too, Rhonda.
So there's really more to the story than just a miss on the EPS side. What was going on with the Costco earnings report that makes you not as worried as perhaps some were?
Right. So I think there were a couple of things that go into this report. The first thing I think is that the stock really had run up over the last couple of months. So it was kind of priced for perfection. So if it didn't get that perfect spot, then it was bound to drop down. The next thing I think that's important is there were a bunch of one-time items on that affected the bottom line. And those are not expected to occur throughout the entire year. And I think a lot of the analysts on the sell side were not modeling those in. So there's kind of a misstep in that bottom line estimate. So the underlying trends were actually a lot better than it may have seemed.
Yeah, let's talk about some of those trends. I mean, the bull market, in your view, for Costco is intact. What's happening fundamentally that makes it a good story?
So I think the great thing about Costco is that they have this recurring revenue stream because of their membership model. So that allows them to accurately kind of plan for what they're going to see. The other great thing about them is that their core comps are solid. So their core business trends are still good. They grew at 6% this last quarter. And the bottom line may not have seemed as good, but the call is really paramount for them. And the management team is incredible at delivering that story. And I think investors are going to be a lot happier with the story after going through that.
And I guess, too, beyond the same-store comps, there's also this international side to the Costco story, which is important.
Yeah, so the global growth story is great there. So they are already in Canada, which is one of their larger markets, and then they also have a bunch of other international markets that are actually a lot more profitable than the United States. And the great thing about that is that the growth opportunities there for more stores and a lot more square footage is a lot greater than the US. So they're only going to become even more profitable as they continue to open up there.
So could this be one of the success stories in the holiday shopping season?
I think so, definitely, because they've got a great management team and they've got great workers and they focus on their employees and they really drive value not only for the customers that go into the store, but also for their shareholders.
Scott Berman, great to talk to you.
Thank you very much.
I'm Rhonda Schaffler for The Street.